What's up, YouTube? Rob here, bringing you another episode of Tigers Franchise Mode here in MLB The Show 19. Today we are going to be playing a home game against the Philadelphia Phillies, a two-game set and another interleague matchup. As we continue on in the season, we saw the record right there in the beginning. And since we are towards the end of July already, we are starting to get trade offers from some teams, one of which was the Phillies offering us a trade where we would acquire the guy currently pitching for the Phillies at the moment. We obviously didn't accept the trade. It didn't exactly seem logical. They wanted, I think they wanted Raul Vasquez, who's one of our top infield prospects, third baseman that we drafted a couple seasons ago. They wanted him for their starter, but we declined that trade. And right now he is getting through the first inning rather easily. We were player locking as Stephen Piscotty. We ground out to the left side in our first at bat. As we take a look at the Tigers lineup today, again, we've been shifting people around to compensate for the fact that they're either doing very well or they're struggling. Mookie Betts goes back to the top of the lineup now. Now another at bat for Stephen Piscotty. We are up 1-0, bottom of the third. One man out already. And the pitch is going to be fouled off. It's a high fastball, 0-1. He was very late on that swing, but contact was good. Now a slider low and away. We're not going to fall for that one. The next pitch is going to be a curveball hanging up, but going to fly out to center field. So Piscotty starting the day 0 for 2. And now we do have Raisel Iglesias on the mound for us in this one. And a solo home run for Aaron Judge, and then Peter O'Brien gives the Tigers a 3-0 lead. So the offense starting to come alive here in this game as we get later. Now it's the bottom of the fifth. Nobody out. Runner on first. Can we get more runs on the board? That's going to be a base hit to center field for Piscotty. The runner will hold up at second. I believe that's Mookie Betts. He's been thrown out at third by a long shot, so it was good that he stayed at second, but a good solid hit there by Steven to get on base to bring up Miguel Cabrera, batting .282, 18 home runs, 50 RBIs. Average-wise, he's dropped off a bit, but even a slumping Cabrera, still very dangerous and has a great average as usual. They're going to retreat back to first as the right fielder throws over to third, so we got very lucky there that we didn't get doubled up. But again, solid contact by Cabrera. Now that brings up Aaron Judge, 272. He had the home run before. Let's see if Aaron can bring home another run or two and boost his average up a little bit. That's going to be a base hit. So another hit on the day for Aaron Judge as Mookie Betts holds up at third. Smart base running there by Mookie. See if we get more runs on the board. Manny Machado, who's been struggling a lot lately, in a big run opportunity. Bases loaded, one out. Fly ball to right field to the warning track. That will be enough to score. Betts from third. Piscotty will move over to third as the Tigers now have a 4-0 lead. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Peter O'Brien up now, batting .269. Average-wise, he too has dropped off a bit, but the power numbers are still there. And actually, before recording this game, not sure why, but the game sent Peter O'Brien down on its own. Even though I have the setting to manual for roster moves, they sent Peter O'Brien down for quote-unquote poor performance, but he's up there in team lead for home runs as we score another run, making it 5-0. So solid base hit there for Peter O'Brien. But to finish what I was just saying. The game sent him down on its own, even though we have manual as the setting. It sent down O'Brien, called up Grayson Grenier, who we were going to end up bringing up during September call-ups, or if there's an injury or something anyway. So we have to fix that roster move. But the one send down and call-up that it did make that we are going to keep for now was it sent down Blaine Hardy, who was actually struggling a bit, and it called up Kent Emanuel, who's one of our top pitching prospects. So we have two long men in the bullpen now with Gaskins and Emanuel, because he's a starter. So we do have some options if our starters start struggling, as Steven Piscotty now grounds out. We're still up 5-0, but those are current roster moves that kind of happened during the course of simulation for one reason or another. The one that we have to reverse, and the other one that just kind of happened that works out. Mookie Betts hits a home run, as now bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Tigers are up 9-0. The runs continuing to be the main focus of this game. The offensive surge from the Tigers is something that we are accustomed to seeing with this team, and hasn't happened too much this season. Again, we said before, a lot of players are struggling, at least in the average department anyway, as that was almost another base hit for Steven Piscotty, but stayed up just long enough for the center fielder to get under. Now some more. No, never mind. There was going to be another offensive explosion there for Detroit, but Phillies pitching shuts it down. Wes Suzuki closes out the game. Tigers win 9-1. They take the first of a 2-game set against the Philadelphia Phillies. A huge win. Lots of runs. We'd like to see that from this team. Maybe some guys are going to start turning their season around from this point forward, but that will be to determined, or whatever you want to call it. But a 9-1 victory for the Tigers. That will be the wrap on this episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see everybody next time.
Gotta go, man, I'm on the chase now. Leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now. Here I fucking go. Take control of fate.